We'll start with 4 tables of RnC200. The traffic seems kind of low. We'll see what we can get on this session. Just woke up at 8:30. I think the first time this year when I wake up this early. I was super tired yesterday and I think I just slept at probably 10 p.m. We're going to start with a check multi-way. I'm up against 2 big tight regs, so I'm gonna look. I mean, if they were to check, I was looking to over bluff on some turns and rivers. Six or something. We're going to open blind against blind. Ace-3 suited, sizing is quite small. I think I'll just call this time. Really favorable board for my range. I think I'll just start with a small step. We look to fold better ace highs like ace king, ace queen, ace jack. Here with the ace, I'm just going to call. I mean, the board is kind of static, so, and he can be just spewy. Okay, he check raises, and we have a clear fold here, and probably just going, yeah, for the big bet here. I mean, he can hero call a deuce if he ever has one, so yeah, he just bluffed the turn. It's fine. Actually, I could go like smaller and try to induce a raise against him. 6-7 suited. This time I go for the 3-bet. Big blind against cutoff. This board I play half pot or check. With a good backdoors, I will just go half pot this time. Here, this board I think range betting is fine. Pocket deuces. This time I'm going to fold. Nice, we get the fold here. This board I will just start with a range check. Looking to get some timing tells and sizing tells. Yeah, definitely he's strong there. 7-6 this time I'm going to fold. Here opening wider in the button. I want to bluff this one. I think I'll just call probably. I'm still beating some of his. Well, I'm blocking king jack, king 7, 7-6. Against short stack, I think leading is also fine. He will get it in. Which I think I'll want her because we are not that deep. And here, what do I want to do? I mean, I'll just call to consider his sizing tell. So blocking pocket 7s and 6-7. I think his range is like, It could also be a king, it's true. Yeah, king 9, so it's true. But in the same time, he can also have busted draws, so I'm not sure if I want to overbluff in that spot. Here we just squeeze pocket queens. King queen going for the 3-bet against the recreational. We just go a bit smaller, because we are not that deep. I could even go like 7, 7.5. And against the 4-bet, even though I get the price, I'm not sure if I need to call. Actually, yeah, I'll just fold because post-flop I just have to play fit or fold, and yeah. Maybe with the suited ones I can call because yeah, I can always flop a flush draw or something that I can stack off with. Ace 3, king for the 3-bet in position. Pocket 3s we call. Flop a straight. Oh yeah, and ace 3 fold. And I think that this board, I'll just click this one, because I think that this board might be over c-bet. King queen gonna start with a check here. Here just going to bet small with probably my entire raising range. And the river, I think I'm gonna small bet again to get a crying call from an ace, basically. Nice. Here he uses a small sizing, which is pretty weird. I'm just gonna call and look to do something on the river. 5-4. I think I just wanna check this one, to be honest. Yeah, and here I'll just fold. I'm not sure about his range. Ace king off. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call because calling is winning. I mean, calling with ace king is winning more money than shoving against tight regulars in these positions. Think we can check back totally fine. Here ace king offsuit, we can check back against an aggressive regular, yeah. And this one I think we can go 1/3, it's fine. Here he bets 10, totally fine. We're just gonna call. And river jams. I think I can bluff this one, totally fine. I can go pot here. So here, is he bluffing ace king here like this? I mean, the question is, I mean, he checked the flop, so his value is aces and kings basically, and I'm blocking those, so he might be bluffing like king 10, king queen. I'm just gonna call this time. Nice, he bluffs pocket deuces. He just spazzes. Here I'm just going to bet this one. Here we bet, we get called probably. Yeah, looking to double barrel to fold out all the worst pairs and ace highs. He still calls. Yeah, river I think I'm gonna give up against the recreational. He's never going to fold. Okay, he has ace 10. Yeah, my mistake. I think I could check the flop and then bet. I think it's better so. Against half pot, you just call. We still call this one, and yeah, we probably win. Nice. Here I'll just play 3/4 or check against these guys. He's quite aggressive, so he still raises against the 3/4. Do I want to? I think with a heart I can call. Maybe without I can, and we just turn the nuts basically. Think I'm gonna still step this one. Step just small because he can double check raise. Here I can just range bet. Think it's fine. He leads, and I'll just jam against the lead. I think he can. He doesn't represent too much, so I'll just go for the jam. Basically, I'm just tanking a bit, not snap jamming. Nice. He calls his queen. Against this size, I think I will just start with a check raise. Do I still want to bluff my jack here? Yeah, I think I will still bluff my jack in this line. And when he calls, ace queen gets there. Yeah, probably just gonna give up this one. Here we flop an open and I think I'll just call this one. Here turn, I'll just go for the overbet, multi-way, I think it's fine. He still bets half pot. Do I want to jam here? The open end, so I have flush draws. It's still big blind, so I think his range is quite strong, so I prefer to just call and then bluff the river if it checks. Here I'll just jam because I mean he can have traps, but he also has a lot of give ups. I'm stone bottom of my range, and I will still have queens and jacks and even kings to bluff, to value bet. So yeah, I'm just. But I mean he can call with ace high, it's fine. But yeah, it's tough for him. Yeah, maybe jamming the turn is also a thing. Queen 10 just going to overbet this one. And river, I'm just going to give up two missed trade draws. I think it will just get overcalled here. Here against 1/3, I mean, assuming that he's ranging, yeah, I'll just raise my pocket threes here. He could be just range betting and I can fold out some better hands. Yeah, when he's 3-betting, just fold. I can jam this one. If I jam this one, he can put me on ace king and call more tens and jacks, I think. So I'll just jam. He half pots again. He's a station, so I'm just gonna fold. Against a non-station fish, I will just go like... I'll just go like... raise the turn and shove river to fold the king, but... against this station, I will just... check... I check fold. Here I'm just value betting my 6. He will find hero cost offense here. I'll just delay overbet my hand. Ace 5, I'm going to call the 4-bet even out of position because we are super deep, and when I flop something we can get a lot of money. We don't this time. And flop, I'll just play it as a check fold. Against a fish who might be just raising too often, I will just betting too often, I will just check raise the flop. And yeah, now we got value. I think I will check this time. I think it's fine. Here I will check back the flop, and here I will just overbet the river. I think it's fine. Here he goes small. Yeah, I will fold this time, looking to get more tells. He can call pocket 6s, pocket 7s, pocket 8s, pocket 9s, ace 4, king 4 against this line. Ace king open here. King 7 deuce against the tight reg. I'm just going to range C bet. Exploitative, I'm going to double barrel here. I think it can be overfolded by a 7, by a deuce. And I think that the river will just give up on a non-diamond river, so I think it's fine. Calls is high, I mean. Actually, I could go bigger here as we are deeper, but it's still fine. Exploitative betting 1/3 here. On this flop, I will start with a check. Here, still going 1/3 to get away from the ace highs. Here, I mean, this is a weird situation. I think I will just call, even though I could like 4-bet. Here with a 7, probably just going to check call. Turn is not a great card for my range. I think he's gonna stab ace 10, king 10, pocket 10s. He has pocket 9s, so here we check. And on the king, do I want to jam this one? He bets big. I will call this time. Check. Yeah, I will jam. He can have aces or ace king himself. I can also bluff ace queen, ace jack. Here this guy still bets and chooses a small size. I'm gonna continue here. And on the ace river, probably going to check fold because he's betting. He can bet ace queen diamonds, ace jack diamonds, stuff like this, so. But his sizings are weird, I mean. Yeah, on the ace I'm gonna fold and I'm gonna call on any other run out, so I think it's fine. I think definitely I can have overbets here. I have 1/3, I have overbets, so I think going with the overbet is fine. Here I'll isolate with ace queen. Uh, 10-9. I'm gonna call here against a check raise, and here river I'll just go. I think I can go big. Yeah, I think going big is fine. Here he goes really small, so I think I'm just going to calls 10-8. Yeah, gonna raise and put pressure on his range with my hand. Here I decide to jam pocket tens just because this guy is aggressive and is also like he can 4-bet fold hands like king, queen, king, jack, and this guy can just fold jacks here when he calls pre-flop with pocket jacks. So I think we have a good reason to jam this hand. Nice. Let's just test the chat. Okay, it's working. Here we check with a7. Uh, 6-5. Okay, here we call. Here we can start with a bet, totally fine. I think 6-5 with diamonds is okay to bet here. I'm folding a lot of ace highs. Basically, here I will just check down against ace king. Basically, I think it's okay. And the river, I think I'm at the bottom of my range, so I think I can bluff this one with the overbet, looking to fold out some, maybe even some queen x. I mean, yeah, actually this one is an interesting bluff. I'm really curious if it's a thing in theory. Here we just flop the nuts. Yeah, I'm not sure about the 6-5 hand, to be honest. Ace queen, we open. Okay, we get cold call here. Against weak that I will three-bet hand. This hand I will just jam here, like 50 big blinds deep. 5-3. I'm going to three-bet this one. King queen gonna start with a check, my highest showdown value hand. Here I fold, and here I'm gonna check back. Totally reasonable, looking to bluff on some diamonds, otherwise I'm just gonna fold. And I think that here on the turn I will just choose. Actually, ace-7 is not such a bad bluff. Blocking aces, blocking ace king. Can river a top pair. Yeah, I don't know, maybe this morning I'm just over bluffing way too much, but it's still okay. Don't mind it. I mean, it's a rainbow board, so yeah, I have some natural bluffs like gut shots and open-enders, but yeah, ace-7 it's not that bad, I would say. Yeah, I have enough showdown value with ace-10. Can even call the ace high on the river. King 4, that's okay. Still gonna check this one and look to overbluff the river against pocket 9s, pocket 10s, pocket 7s, pocket jacks, because I don't think he will stab those that often. And yeah, here just going to stab this one. I mean, a lot of pairs that can fold. And yeah, we just bet the river. Nice. Yeah, this is a cool line where we just like we 3-bet much wider, but in the same time I'm not c-betting that often because it's not that good. When you have a wide range, you cannot c-bet everything. We have to split and yeah, put our bluffs in different lines. Here I just overbluff a bit and just I'm gonna go to X spot with my hand. I don't think he has flushes in this line and he can fold a lot of better pairs. Pocket 10s, pocket jacks, pocket 8s, pocket 6s. Here 3-betting pocket kings pre-flop. Against this guy I'm also going to shove because he's capable, so yeah, he's a good reg, so yeah. I'm just gonna c-bet the flop here. It's bad that we are going to be up against pocket jacks and pocket tens a decent amount of the time, but he can still have ace queen, ace king. So against that range, I think I just want to call because he can have also ace jack. So I just don't want to stack off against a tighter range and just want to let him see a card. 7, it's not that great, but I don't think he ever has 8-9 that often actually, and I don't think he raises that 8-9. And on the turn I'm still going to check to him, and yeah, probably check jamming this time. He can have ace jack, he can have king queen spades, ace queen, I mean he can, yeah, I don't think I ever just want to call. I just check jam, and if he has it, he has it. He calls aces, that's fine. No, a bit pocket, deuces, fours, and 3x when we check down. And here we just jam, ace king suited. He tanked a bit, so it might be a weaker range than usual. Half pot or check, and I think that ace king can go for the half pot here. Clear call on the flop against 1/4. And I don't think he chooses this size with actually he could have a bluff. I could just bluff catch here and it would be fine. Okay, pocket jacks. I could also raise, it's fine, yeah. I think yeah, I played it too passive. Ten nine, can step half pot, folding a lot of ace highs here in this spot, so nice. I just took advantage of his snap check on the turn and I just go to X spot on the river to make him fold anything worse than a queen. Because against the overbet he might just call. H3, yeah, with backdoor straight draw we can also check raise this one at a high frequency, totally fine. I think barreling this one it's still fine here. And do I want to jam this one? King X spades is ace jack diamonds just on combo. Yeah, he's kind of stationary, so I'm just going to give up here. Yeah, he would always call. He will always call that hand. So yeah, here I'll just go for the bet check bet to get value from a one pair type hand. No problem. Wanna barrel this pretty often here. And on the river will he ever call a jack? I'm gonna check this one. Okay. Not sure, maybe I can 2x spot the river to make him fold a strong hand. Here on this connected turn, I will just check back with ace of clubs. I can bluff on club runouts. Totally fine. Here I think I'm incentivized to 4-bet this one. When this guy also calls and this 3-bet is smaller. Nice. Yeah, here we just give up, nothing else to do. Calls. I have some notes on him, so I think that specifically on this board I will just check back and give up and just look to bluff some other runouts. So definitely under bluffing against him. He bets half. I'm never gonna fold ace king there, so I'm pretty like if he wanted to fold me off ace king, his bet is bad. Yeah, but didn't have ace king this time, but every time I will have ace king I will call. 2 overs, backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw, just going for the check raise on the flop, looking to continue on spades, on a queen, on a 9, on the king also, like here probably overbet or check, and against him I'll just go check because I think that the overbet line will be overfolded, so I just want to keep his 10x in, and here I think I'll just go for the big bet to get calls from 10x basically. Also 7, like 7-8 completes, which is not that great, so yeah, I'm looking to get some crying calls from 10-7, Jack 10, Ace 10, yeah, Queen 10, that's nice. And after he calls twice, probably, yeah, overbet jamming the river, I think it's okay. We're also blocking queen and 5-6. Yeah, he snap calls a queen. Basically here I will jam, looking to fold him of the same hand when this happens. So yeah, jamming pretty often. Nice. Ace king just going to call in position this deep. Against 1/3, I'd have a clear call on the flop. King 10 suited. In this splash pot, I'll just jam. And actually this is a nice turn. Do I want to bluff this one? Man, he's folding ace king himself in this line. I prevent him from bluffing on the turn. I think this is reasonable. Nice. Man, I'm not sure here. I mean, this one is... I think this one is close. Probably this one I will triple. Yeah, I think I'll just fold it this time, but I'm not sure. Here I'll give up on the river with this hand, and here I'll just go for a huge raise with jack 8, blocking ace jack, even pocket jacks, and representing 5-8. I think actually I'll just go all in here, representing my hand. Nice. Here I will just fold against this guy. Weak tight player, yeah, I'm just going to fold this one. Against 3/4, I think this one is a nice bluff catcher. And basically here, if I call the turn, I will also call the river. Yeah, nice, nothing. Yeah, maybe I could have folded a turn, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's... And here I just give up with queen 3 on no spade turn. Yeah, total give up. Okay, he calls queen 8, okay. King 8. Pocket wrist can call with 2 weak tight regs acting behind me. Widening my 3-bet range here against like he still is like 41%, which is quite a lot. Yeah, I'll just check. Even though the board is very good for my range, I still think I can check back. I don't think we should range bet this board, but definitely my hand can bet. I mean, I have a gut shot. I'm blocking ace jack and ace queen, which is nice. And yeah, when we turn the nuts, we can always barrel this one. Or do I want to check jam is the question. Here I will overbet. We can also check jam. Yeah, I prefer betting because him being weak tight, I expect him to stab, not to stab that often. So just go bet. Yeah, when he jams, we just call. Easy. Yeah, we can run it twice. And here I think ace 9. It's worth probably another overbet. He can call ace 3, ace 7, 9 7, 9 3, 7 3. He doesn't have ace queen, yeah, so I just have the nut advantage here, so I'm entitled to the overbet. Need to work a bit on the caller and as the defender section. I mean, I think that I play I don't play that good as the caller as the aggressor. So as the aggressor it's much easier. Definitely I have the advantage and I can just barrel a lot and I can put pressure. But when I'm the caller, I play quite bad in some spots. Just take a coffee break. Here on this I'll just check. I will check some of my weakest ace-x. Here I'll just bluff catch against what seems to be a recreational. Yeah, I'll just check back this one. And river. After he snap checks, I think about value betting half pot. He will find the hero calls with hands like pocket 9s, pocket jacks, pocket 10s. Yeah, I think I'll just find this bet. I think ace king and ace queen he bets himself if he ever has those. back with the coffee. Yeah, here the only problem is that we chop it always highs. Maybe I can overbluff this one. And when this guy like about to check, I think I'll just overbet a turn here and give up on bricks. Nice. As I said, I play a bit better as the defender. Like you saw the spot with ace-4. I don't think that it's really a bad call, but I think that people are heavily under bluffing, and sometimes I'm calling in under bluffed spots, which is not a great thing to do as the defender. So I have to work a bit on that one. Need to check out the spots I played as the defender and how I approached them, and change a bit some of my thinking process. Probably this hand. I think I can I can just overbet, blocking. Yeah, I mean I'm representing 2-4. I think 5 he bets very often on the flop, and here on the turn I'll just go to X spot, representing the straight and like full houses and stuff. Yeah, not that many missed draws, so he cannot call that often. Here with the recreational, I think I will call 4-bet. Ends up calling with ace king. Yeah. So if he's calling ace king, then my bluff is good because I'm blocking ace king actually, and he folds other worse ace x in that spot. Here I think I can value bet. Here we'll just size up a bit against. I think he might be also, yeah, he might be a recreational. I'm not sure if he's a reg, as I said. Raises on the flop, and here, yeah, like basically we get bit by ace x. Here I will just click the flop, looking to get the money in. He can have pocket tens in this line. He can have hand like ace 9, king 9. He's wide pre-flop, so yeah, just gonna stack off on the flop against pocket queens. Unlucky. Against a big c-bet, I'm just gonna fold my hand. Here we'll do something exploitative. Just gonna bet half pot here and then overbet the river, looking to fold like a lot of pair plus flush hands. Or just call, and here I'm just going to overbet this hand. I don't expect to get hero called by a 7 very often. Nice. Flop range bet on these boards. Here I will delay. On the queen, probably I will bet. I think betting ace queen plus for value, it's not that bad. I can check back, and river I have multiple options. 7, it's a complete break, which is really good. And I think nothing else than calling the river. Yeah, definitely recreational when he plays like this. I mean, half pot or check. He's super tight pre-flop, so I will just check and get some more information from him. Then looking to delay c-bet as a bluff here. Very often. For the size, I think 3/4 is fine. 5, it's a good kicker because I'm unblocking a lot. He calls ace jack diamonds, ace 10 diamonds. I'm not sure if he's a station or not, but I'm still going to bluff my hand. Ace jack, ace 10, pocket jacks, pocket 10s that might fold here. Okay, he calls, maybe ace king. Okay, so he's super passive and nitty, so have to take check this one. Just gonna value bet ace 10 here. I think ace 10 can even overbet, to be completely honest. I think he can fold a small pair against this line. It's fine. Yeah, 3-betting this trash here against min open. King jack offsuit with a spade. I'm gonna start with a c-bet. Against the snap 4-bet, probably gonna, I mean, I'm always gonna call, but we have to take into consideration his timing, that he's representing a nutted range, so just gonna be careful post flop, but on this flop definitely gonna fold. Here, do I want to, I think I have better bluffs to bet here, and I can check and maybe bluff on a spade. Here we just fold. And yeah, we just give up here. I think it's reasonable. Do I want to bluff with a spade? Or yeah, I think against him I just want a spade to bluff. And here I will always call this deep against the called 4-bet because pocket sixes is very sneaky. And we can get a lot of value when we get this. And here I will call against the delay 1/3, which is fine, and probably also call the river if he bets. He's pretty aggressive. I'm blocking kings and jacks that he might value bet. I'll just go for a raise straight away this deep, which is indeed fine. He calls turn. Just going something like 64.5. Nice. Actually not nice because I want to get called there. A7. I think I'm gonna call once. Just fold a turn. Fold here against the 3/4, stab. Sizing up a bit against the recreational with ace-10. This board I will play 3/4 or check in these positions. Ace queen fits in there. Turn we definitely have an overbet. We can get called from a weaker ace-x and also from ace-x of diamonds, 7f of diamonds. So I'm just going for the overbet here. Nice. And river for sure check back on the 9 of diamonds. On a brick I will still go 3/4. Here this one I can play 3/4 or check. I like, to be honest, I like 3/4 with this hand. Jack 8 can check back, no problem. And can barrel turn a river for value on most runouts against the overbet, blocking 5/8 and some strong jack X, which I'm just going to call this one. He can bluff a 5 very often. And yeah, deuce it's like one of the best cards because it's the brickiest, so I can call down against his bets on the river. And to be honest, I don't think I have a value bet here. I mean, when he's overbetting the turn and he's checking, now he has traps or give ups, and yeah, like no reason to bet this hand. Nice give up from him. So yeah, he's quite a good reg. And here against 2.8 open, yeah, I think I might just wanna 3-bet this hand and yeah, like just finish with it because I'm gonna range bet this board. Oh, we get check raise, totally fine, we just give up here. Probably some people like good regs will over check raise this board, which is not bad against the pool because the pool is over c betting. Here I think I can have big bets. I can even overbet. Yeah, I like more betting big with my strong hands and when I have a bluff to overbet, so to maximize fold equity. But here I still want to get called by king 10, jack 10, 8x clubs. Yeah, so I have a lot of hands that I want to get called by. Plays tight preflop, so I'm gonna open this. Range bet this and then give up, most probably. Yeah, we stick to the plan, check. And this plays the river. I think if I'm betting, I want to go something like 2x spot probably. Actually, no, overbetting I think is better because he can fold anything than the ace. And against 2x spot, probably the ace will call anyway, so no reason to bet nice. It gets through here after he checks the flop. She checks back the flop. We're just going to barrel, and on the ace I'll just overbet because he's a recreational. I could put pressure here. Yeah, nothing to do. Queen jack going for the bet here. Here we just call against check raise with backdoor flush draw. I mean, I never folding a queen against the check raise. He goes 3/4, it's interesting. He's a fish, so still gonna call this one, and the river is gonna be interesting. I mean, if he jams, probably I fold. If he bet something like half pot, I'm calling. So yeah, he just checks and we check back, and we see pocket 3. So yeah, just recreational stuff. Here I just want to bluff my hand to allow in showdown. Here I think I'm just going for the half pot bet. Half pot or check is fine. Probably check back this turn, still reasonable. And here I'm just going to jam this one in against a very good regular who has 4-bet bluffs also. Here exploitatively I just go 1/3 and the river going 3/4, it's fine. Pocket queens going for the squeeze here, 12.5. Against the weak tight regular I will defend this hand, even though it's not the most profitable hand to do this with, but still I think it's fine against the weaker regs to do this. Yeah, 4-betting. This board over bet or check. Ace jack can go either ways. Probably I prefer to have a diamond, but still, because it will be overfolded on all streets basically. I think it's a nice thing to do. Not the best board, but I'm gonna still range bet 1/4 because technically I only have kings and queens here. So yeah, I just can bet and get value from a hand like ace queen, king 10, stuff like this. And now because he's a weak tight regular and he plays pretty face up, I will just check and I'm gonna look to get some more information about his range. He steps 1/3. I still think I need to call because he still has hands like king queen and king 10 that can take this line. So I'm gonna call the flop, and now the queen is good because it reduces drastically the combos of king queen in his range. So I think he will check back very often and we will win against king 10, king and ace king basically. And I'm not sure if he's able to bluff. I have to think here against, I'm just fold against this size. I'm also beating king jack now, which is 2 combos. And to be honest, he's tanking too much. I mean, I'm gonna call when he's tanking this much. I mean, bluffs would be pocket tens, jack 10, maybe king 10 in this line. But what value does he have? He has 2 combos of king queen. Ace queen, just 1 combo. Yeah, I'm gonna call against this line. Okay, ace 10, makes sense. He just flop a straight. Here I will play over bet or check, and I think that this hand can check. And basically on this run out I'm gonna bluff pretty often. I mean over bluff, because he's going to fold a lot of pairs. Ace queen suited, always calling against the limp raise from the small blind. Flop is decent for our hand. Here I will just, with the recreational involved, I will just squeeze ace queen offsuit. Just gonna call here, as I said. Queen is amazing. Now we beat ace king. I don't think he has that much king jack in this line, so. And against the 4-bet, we're just gonna fold. Here is gonna bet small. Here definitely want to stab, and I think the size will be something like half pot. Poker 9 is open, and here is gonna overbet this one. And now any jack makes a straight, so I think I just have a clear check back with ace queen. Okay, that's good. Good news actually. Like 16 blinds I will just stack off, even though he's pretty weak. Against a 1/4, I think I can also raise this hand, totally fine. I will just raise this one when he snap bets 1/3. I mean, actually I will go even bigger to make him fold an ace here. Nice. Here range betting this board. Totally fine. Should I continue here? I think I can check back and then bet the river. Split over bluffed line. Over folded line. Yeah, I will just bet this one. Here I'm just gonna size up against the recreational. He makes some ace queen, but I'm still blocking those, so I'm just going to bet this one again. Here we're gonna play 3/4 against a known 3/4 or check, and king jack I think goes into the check line. Still checks. My hand I think can still check. Against this guy I can also check raise, I can bet, both options are fine. Jack 9 off, it's fine. Here I'll go exploitatively small and then overbet the river, and here yeah I'll just check down, and here I think I'll go something like, yeah, I think overbetting should fold all his ace highs. I'm blocking flushes, I'm blocking straights. Yeah, he just calls. Okay, he has a flush, so yeah, nothing to say about this. This one I'll just check down in this spot. I think it's reasonable. Against the recreational, will 3-bet here a bit smaller. Yeah, I'll not call 4-bet this time. The 3-better is too tight. King 9. Against the recreational, I'm just gonna start with a check, getting some more information from his line. So yeah, I still think I'm gonna check. I think my hand is just one state of value, and that is the river, so I don't expect him. Yeah, and I think I'll just bet 1/3 here to get some value from 10x. Here against the overbet on the flop, I think I'll just fold against these positions. Okay, this one I'm gonna start with a check. On the jack, probably just gonna delay small. I think the small size gives the most problems to them, and especially because his range is a ton of pocket pairs. I think against the 1/3 they will be. I mean, they will call. Probably against the bigger side, it's an easy fold sometimes, but against the big size, it's a much tougher call. Definitely gonna bluff my hand. The question is how big. I mean, if I have a straight, do I go 3/4 still here? Yeah, I think so. Here I will just overlimp with the recreational involved. Here 3/4 for check. I think king jack with the king of diamonds can go for the 3/4. Here just going to check it down. Against the 1BB, I will still call and probably fold the river if he still bets the river. Not sure if raising is a thing again if he bets the river. Nice, we split. Three-quarters will check this hand, can still go 3/4 here. I will just go for the small bet. He will check raise quite often and we can call. Yeah, aces just blocks a lot of his calling range, but yeah, when we go small, he might just going for the he might just go for the check raise. Turn, I'm still going to overbet this one. I mean, or do I? No, I think I can check. I think I can check back. Is fine. Because he can bluff the river and I can raise the river, and if he really has a hand, he can just re-raise me. Pocket ace is going for the cold 4-bet here. Here will be fold against the check raise. He'll just bet. He might check raise a deuce here. Yeah, and we just jam this one. That's cool. It's good that we just end up against probably the top of his range, I would say. I don't see that many bluff raises on this board, so... What the fuck, he calls ace. Actually, ace-9 is a good call because he blocks aces and he blocks the... he blocks pocket nines, but pocket nines I'm barreling the turn with, so yeah, I think his ace-9 call is okay. Even though I think if I'm bluff re-raising, actually I don't know with what hands I'm bluff re-raising with there. It's gonna be a bit tough to have. Just jams, we fold. Just overbets this one. Do I want to call? He will not bluff ace high. I'm blocking some 8-5, 7-5 of diamonds, 9-5 of diamonds, stuff like this. And he can bluff a hand like king 8, king 7, jack 7, jack 8, jack 9 didn't bet the turn. I think he still has a bluffing range here, so I'm gonna call this time. Okay, queen 9. So yeah, he takes this. I like that. Actually, I like his sizing on the river. I'm gonna check raise with 2 overs, backdoor flush, and backdoor straight, and basically continue on clubs and on. So basically on turns that improve the equity of my hand. And here on this flop goes something like 40%. I think pocket 5s I'll just fold, especially because he's aggressive and he will put pressure on further streets. Here I will isolate the rack. I like checking and getting more information. I can even check raise this hand, which is totally fine. And I still think that king 10 has enough showdown value here to check down. Here I will just call pocket deuces against a small size, against a 2BB bet. Here he goes something like 1/3. Yeah, I think folding is fine. Here I will call and look to play further streets. He just check back 9-5. Okay, nice value bet. I think he's limp raising a lot. I'm gonna range bet this one. Turn, I think I'm still going to barrel. Here against the recreational clear call. And river jazz is gonna fall because he will have a ton of 10x of jack x that take this line. He snap bets 1/3. I think I'm just going to check raise this hand. Maybe a bit too big, but yeah, I prefer. And here with 2 recreationals, I will just squeeze. I prefer to raise this kind of hand and barrel on some runouts because I think my hands benefit a lot of protection from protection. Here we squeeze, this reg calls. I think 1/4 against this recreational gives me more information about the ranges. So when they raise, they probably have something, and it's just good. Whereas when I check and the turn and river are bricks, he can bluff me. But when I bet 1/4, he will overfold and he will just fast play his value. So I think it's just fine. Ace here, it's a bet. Ace queen. Now when I bet, I think he will fold. I think with the queen of hearts I will bet very often, even though I could check. I think that he might fold all the under pairs right now, so I just want to take that fold equity and probably give up on most runouts. So I think that the turn is overfolded, so I'm just gonna bet the turn and yeah, check the river. Here I think I can bet 1/3. He can even fold the same hand, like ace queen on the turn, so it's fine. Yeah, and then when he jams, I think we are just not good, never. And yeah, so here I'm just going to call against each check raise, and probably also call the river bet if he bets something like that. I'm gonna still bet this one for value after he checks. I mean, he can have pocket sevens or yep, ace queen maybe. I mean, yeah, I have to bet, and if I face a check jam, even though he's aggressive, I don't think he will find the double check raise with bluffs, so I think it's fine. Here a6, I'll just check down. And on the river, just exploitatively against the weak tight fish, I'll just go 1/3. Here, definitely gonna 3-bet king 10 offsuit because he's opening too wide in the button, so I can pressure his range. Yeah, he calls with a 9, which is nice. This is a good run out. Probably I'm just going to check this one. And the river just going to check, and basically we chop with ace high, beat some queen highs. Maybe we could overbluff the river against ace high, I'm not sure. Here I will just limp for 10 BB. I will just call king queen here. We got some showdown here. Pocket deuce is gonna fall this time. He bets under pot with 2 people. I think I will just lay this one down. Tough to defend on a lot of rivers. I take this example like jack on the river and he still bets. Like, it's very hard to bluff catch with my hand. Ace jack has enough showdown value to check down basically. Just call here. Queen is nice. And here I will just overbet. He can call with the ace here very often. I'll have bluffs like 6-7, 6-8. Here he seems to be a very tight fish, so I think I might just call pre-flop and look to play from there. Do I want to lead on this one? I think yes, because he might be overfolding his ace king as played, so and I can always stack off with my hand. But when I lead here and he folds a hand like ace queen, it's a win for my hand, because I'm folding a ton of equity, like about 24% equity. Yeah, he's 3-betting a lot, so I'm just going to 4-bet him super light. So this hand it's not on the ranges definitely, but yeah, he's 3-betting too much, so I'm just gonna 4-bet a lot. Here with queen 10, I like going for the check raise, to be honest, against most players. Nice turn. I'll just go pot here, setting up the turn jam. I think it's okay. Here we isolate. We're just gonna check the flop and take it from there. King is good. I want to bluff on the king. Ace 10, I think it still has some showdown, so I think I can check down against the recreational. He just bets half pot, probably gonna raise and make him fold any pair basically, and then jam on a spade, any pair apart from the king. Yeah, nice. And yeah, on the 2 of spades I'm always gonna jam. Here we just stab with pocket fives. Gonna bet the turn. Here, do I want to raise normally or to jam is the question. I think, yeah, raising is fine. Maybe some people will rejam, which is not that bad. Yeah, he rejams, which is amazing. And we just call. Jack 10 suited, that's nice. Yeah, we can go twice. Lose both. Here, just gonna squeeze with pocket jacks. King 5. I think I still wanna check and just bet the river. Against, okay, here we just stack off. When he bets big, he's a weak tight pair. I will just fold this one. Reasonable. Ace 10. I think with a club, I prefer to go for the check raise. Maybe not super often, but I prefer to have the ace of clubs. But also ace 10 off with the 10 of clubs. It's a nice check raise. And here probably I have to play big bets or check, like probably pot bet or check, and I think ace 10 can check because I can easily check call this one, no problem. I'm betting queen, king, queen 10, queen 9, jack 10, jack 9, because he's range betting the flop most likely. And on this run out, think I'm gonna still check when the flush completes. On a brick I would have value bet. If he bluffs here, he can bluff jack 10, jack 9 basically. Yeah, against half pot, yeah, I have to call this one. Pocket eights here, we are just going to call in position. Not a bad board. Against the 1/4, always going to call, and probably I'm looking to bluff my hand on future streets. And probably on this 4 I will always bluff my hand. Here I'm just going to go for a team value bet. Here I'm gonna call again. And on the river I'm gonna bluff jam. He can fold ace king, he can fold pocket queens, pocket kings with a club that took this line. Think I'm just going to shove this one in. Nice. Here I think with the queen of hearts, with the king of hearts, I will give up because I'm blocking some of his bluffs. So yeah, I'm just gonna give up. No problem. 10-8 I will check and delay c-bet on the turn. Actually, I'm not sure if I wanna bluff right now with a 10. Actually, I will just bluff it because I'm against two weak tight pairs who can have a lot of queen x and jack x in their range. It's only me who has ace king. And I'm also blocking 8-9, which is one of their main calls. And by the river I can fold the queen, a jack. And now this is a dicey river. Do I still want to bluff this one? I'm still going for like Actually no, because a lot of their calling range is king jack, king 10. Yeah, I think I'm just going to give up this one, which is fine. Yeah, he bets the river, so if the river was not an ace, I could have just barreled. And here on the jack, I will just check back and looking to bluff the river, like in the bet check bet line, because against the bet check bet line, he will basically overfold his better underpairs, like 7s, 8s, and even 10s sometimes. Here I'll just go for the big check raise on the turn with ace jack off, with ace of hearts. I will call this time against this guy. If he goes small on the flop, we'll call. And yeah, against 1/3 I will call because he might be just range betting. Queen jack suited, we go for the squeeze. Do I want to bluff this one? I don't think so, because he has a lot of ace 10 hearts, ace jack hearts, ace king heart. It just gives up here, so I think it's okay. He will show down too often. Okay, he just got the queen, king, queen. Against the check raise, I will basically fold no pair here. Man, and definitely folding against turnover bet because I'm blocking his diamonds, I'm blocking his king 10, jack 10. But probably when he checks, he just has a give up, which is fine. And actually here, if he bets, pocket 10s will be a nice gem against his bet, and I've a nice bluff gem, but he doesn't, so it's okay. Here I just give up. Playing something like pot or check on this board. Here ace hides. We will float sometimes, not the best, but still we can float, it's okay. Here I'll just check back if I play a polarized strategy on the flop. And on the river, what do I wanna do? Want to bluff this one? Do I wanna check? I can still win against a hand like here I'm gonna fast play against Recreational, who's like a calling station. Just going for a small overbet here, looking to jam rivers. Nice. Oh, 6-5, I'm gonna call in position. Against half pot, I'm going to call. And basically here I think I need to stab right. I think half pot is the GTO size, but I don't mind this sizing. And the river basically just going to jam. Nice, he calls ace king. Here his range is pretty tight, so gonna go 1/3. Thank you very much for the ride. I mean, it's the first time that I'm hearing about these raids. I mean, it's pretty cool. Thanks everyone. I really appreciate it. Pocket ace is going for the 3-bet here. Gonna start with a half pot bet. And on the queen I'm gonna check, and against him probably I'm gonna check and call down because he's super aggressive. Yeah, we just fold here. 10-9 suited, it's meh. It's not like a very good call to the 3-bet, but still, it's against a small blind and he's pretty tight. So I think I can have some edge post flop. Here, just fold. Yeah, fold this one. Yeah, folding here. King Jack with the King of Spades, I like raising this one, especially because I think that this board is over c-bet. And here is King suited with that much money, dead in the pot, I will just jam. Even though when he's 4-betting in these positions, it's pretty tight, and here I'm just going to give up on this 9. I'm gonna continue just on a jack, on a 10, on a queen, or on a spade. So yeah, just going to give up this one. Okay, same hand. And here, do I want to overbet this one? Probably I'm just going to give up. Maybe we beat something like queen 7 or the 5-4 of spades. That's nice. Here I'm just gonna call, and so this is interesting because I'm blocking turn pocket 5s, and I don't think he plays this way. Like, if we were 100 deep, I would definitely check jam my hand, always. But it's either a queen x plus or value, and I don't think that queen x will fold against a jam. So because I think he has a reasonable amount of bluffs, like 6, 7, ace 4, ace deuce. Yeah, pot size it's usually under bluffed, but I still, yeah, I wanna call. Yeah, exactly. You see, like, he has this kind of hands, and here I just value bet my ace. Overbet or check on this board. Here I will still overbet exploitatively. Yeah, I think he can fold any pair worse than a queen. And basically I'm gonna continue just like on something that completes the high straight, like a jack, a 10, or yeah, now 5-6 completes, which I block. And the question is he ever folding a king x to this line? I think yes. I think he can fold a naked king here, so I'm just going for the, yeah, for the overbet jam. And oh my god, he calls ace 5. I mean, yeah, what can I do? Didn't expect him to be that sticky on the turn. I mean, it's not that bad of a call, because I have a lot of worse bluff than his hand. This one's still gonna call. Blocking pocket 7s. I think 4-5 goes bigger on the turn. I think he can have a lot of overpairs in this line that he can fold, like pocket aces, pocket kings, pocket queens. Yeah, I'm just gonna check jam this one. this deep I will call. Okay, I didn't expect 5-4 here. Yeah. Yeah, I expected it to bet big on the turn. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to leave in a few moments. So yeah, this is going to be the last hand that I play here. So yeah, I will close soon. Here I'll just raise because I think he will just stack off with his nutted hands. Here I will call and look to bluff the river. When he checks to me, yeah, we just stack off here. And I'm just going to bet, make him fold the hand like 9-10, like hearts. Yeah, we just run it once here. Reasonable. And we hold, it's nice. So that's it. Probably, I'm not sure, but maybe I stream later. So thanks everyone for watching and see you in the next one.